What's going on, G-Ballers? I have a new knife here to unbox for you, and this one is coming in from Vosteed. They have a whole new look here on their packaging. This is going to be a new release for Vosteed. If this is your first time stopping by, welcome to GBall Vision. Drop a comment below. Let me know what your EDC is. Now, I used the Naga to unbox this feller, and they just released a bunch of different versions of the Naga, which was sold out for quite a while. There are some of those back in stock that we haven't seen before, and we haven't seen this knife before, at least not in this version right here. This is going to be the Porcupine with a slight modification. The original had a cutout for the deployment. This new version here is going to have thumb studs, and that's always been a huge debate amongst the knife enthusiast crowd. Studs or a cutout, and I don't know why you would limit yourself to one or the other. I think they are both a fantastic way to deploy a knife, and then you have sometimes a combination of both. So like the Naga here has this mini fuller and a stud combination. Now, this knife is available, and I'll have links to it down in the description. This particular version, however, I believe is out of stock at this current time. I think they went very quickly because this has been a popular model since the originals came out. They were out of stock on and off, on and off. So it has been very popular. I look for the rest of the thumb stud versions to sell out as well. There are a couple of each. I look for both versions to completely sell out here going into the end of November. Now, this knife is going to come in $72 for this particular version. They do have this really cool black micarta handle with a bronze blade. Those are down around $69, and it is a good looking knife. This is as well. We are going to be looking at this big belly drop point in 14C28N. Love this satin finish and a double set of jimping here. We have some wider jimps for our first row and then some tighter ones as we get down here to the tip. Excellent job. And then a little bit of jimping up the spine of the handle as well, along with some here on the bottom of the handle and into the finger choil area here. So no shortage of jimping on the Porcupine. That is something we had on the original as well. We are going to be looking at a wire pocket clip, and it is both left and right hand friendly. We have the very popular button compression lock that Vosteed has termed the top liner lock, I guess, and that is what they are sticking with. We do have pivot collars here around our pivot. We do have some nice pivot collars here. Very clean looking knife, and I think an XL Porcupine is really needed. Can't quite get a full spread out comfortable grip on just the handle of the regular one, and I would love to be able to get a standard spread out grip on just the handle and also have the finger choil to choke up into, but that's just a personal preference, of course. This knife has been very popular for a couple of reasons. Number one, it is very affordable, usually around the $70 price point. It's going to come in nice materials no matter which way you go, what kind of style, good finishing work, good build quality. Lefties and righties can carry it. It has one of the best locking systems on a pocket knife in 2025 that you can get your hands on. Not only is it fun and fidgety, it is a very durable, robust lock as well. A compression style lock. It's not identical, but it is a compression style lock. We have some big stop pins in here along with the liner coming over behind the tang and really giving this a good up and down lockup. Never really want to push a knife side to side, but as far as a folding knife lock is concerned, this is a really good one. And like I said at the beginning there, it is fun and fidgety as well. So The button compression lock, top liner lock is a huge hit amongst knife enthusiasts. If you're not familiar with the Porcupine, we are going to be looking at just under 3 inches of total blade, and we have about 2 5/8 of cutting edge coming down there at 7.1 overall. A few size comparisons here for you with the Vosteed Naga and the Vosteed Parallel. Both of these are in stock. The Parallel was out of stock for a long time. They were very popular because it is a ultra lightweight knife, fairly affordable, around $130 depending on the version that you're looking at. They do have the sheep split style blades. Now they have Tanto blades coming in 154 cm. Beautiful titanium handle, very thin. If you're looking for, an ultra lightweight folding knife, just a cutting tool, nothing more, nothing less, the Parallel here is a superb option. It is lightweight with a titanium handle to boot. Very nice job by Vosteed. They kind of took lightweight to a whole nother level, as well as very thin. So something almost unnoticeable about this guy in the pocket. And then 2 more here for you. We got the Hedgehog, ultra popular knife from Vosteed, and then the Vombat down here, another very popular knife. Both of these, all these knives are in stock or are back in stock. There might be limited variances of all of them, but they are in stock. The Vombat is a very modular knife. You can easily change out the handles, studs, pocket clip, all kinds of stuff going on here with the Vombat that we have covered in previous videos. I will link the video for the Vombat where we dive into everything if you haven't seen the Vombat before. And the Hedgehog, it's a phenomenal utility EDC knife. We have studs, fuller, and a rear flipper for the deployment. Studs are phenomenal on this knife. Blade shape is perfection. S35 VN for our blade steel. We have textured handles here. They've done these in all kinds of different handle materials. They have some micarta variances in stock that I saw, and we are going to be dealing with that top liner lock here again, which, like I said, a phenomenal locking mechanism. Deep carry clip, reversible, so lefties can carry it as well. The Porcupine is going to fall right in and around that size range. We'll get our 50 ways baked in Hank out here, and we'll take a look at this pocket clip. Standard wire pocket clip. It's going to look clean in the pocket. Not my favorite aesthetically, but it does work very well for carrying your knife nice and deep, and ergonomically it works well. So really no complaints with the wire pocket clip, and I believe there's replacements out there as well, and it's going to be left hand friendly. Get the arch nemesis here off the shelf, and we'll give this feller a weight check. And I did want to say, if you want to see any videos on any of these knives, there are videos on the channel on all of these. We like to guess the weight of the knives here on the channel when these new ones come in, and I invite you to play along. Put your guess down in the comments. Let me know what you think this knife is going to weigh in at, whether it's ounces or grams. Have fun with it. I'm going to give it a go here. We do have liners in there with lots of milling for weight relief. It has a healthy feel to it, but it's certainly not a heavy knife. I'm going to say that this is right around like a 3.3, 3.4. 3.3. Oh! Woo! Yeah. I'll take that, baby. 98 grams, which means this one should be very close. 3.2. So the studs, probably the cutout helps there, studs there. That's going to be that 0.2 difference. just in case you needed that explained to you. We'll grab the calipers here. We'll get a couple of measurements on the handle and blade. 0.47 for our handle thickness, 12 millimeters. We'll go to the blade stock, 3 millimeters on the nose, and 117 thousandths. We have a fairly tall blade here, and 117 thousandths, not overly thick. This should be coming down nice and thin for the behind the edge, and it is 20 to 21 thousandths on the BTE. So another reason why the Porcupine here is very popular. It is going to cut really well. Let's see how this one does out of the box. Grab our magazine paper here and give this a go. Drop points like this are very versatile, going to be great poking and piercing knives, and this should be a good cutter as well. Right out of the box in 14C, we know that it can take a screaming sharp edge, and that is what we should expect out of the box. Of course, there will always be outliers, but for the most part, we should be getting a glaringly good 14C out of the box, because we know it can take a very keen, sharp, toothy edge, and this is going to have all you're looking for. To see how they did on the hardware department, we'll grab our off-grid driver here with a T8 bit. We have T8 on the body screws there, non-tooled pivot, very clean looking knife as far as the hardware goes. T8 there on the pivot, and T8 on our pocket clip screw. Excellent job, T8 all the way around. As long as you have good bits and a good driver, you'll be in good shape. The off-grid driver is always linked down below in the description in case you need to get yourself a solid package. For the finale, we'll grab the spine whacker here, and we're going to make sure this lock is not faulty, which I have no suspicions about this knife right here. I think this is going to pass with flying colors. Let's see if there's any movement in there. Maybe a tiny bit of side to side if I really wrench on it, but otherwise feels very solid. Let's go ahead. We'll give this a couple of taps. Pretty hard taps there out towards the tip. A couple of harder taps there in the middle. We'll close it and check it. Very good. We should expect nothing less. We'll run this through a couple of checks here. Perfectly centered up. Detent is very nice on this, and it's not even broken in yet. So once these break in, they get ultra smooth. I mean, it already is, but it'll get even smoother, even better than this is right here. I look forward to hearing from you. Which one of these knives is your favorite here on the table? I am interested to know that, because that'll really tell me a lot about you. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. I truly appreciate that. If you feel like giving this video a hype, I don't really know what that does, but go ahead and do it up. If you want to see daily knife and EDC content, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. I'll pop up a couple of new videos. Go check one of them out. Have yourself an awesome day. Thank you all again for watching. I'll catch you on the next one.